China is famous for its mind-blowing landmarks and historical sites. You can't ignore it on the map. It's smack dab in East Asia and it's huge. I mean, it's only a tad smaller than the United States. So yeah, China is the biggest country in Asia and the fourth biggest in the whole world. It's got all these ancient traditions, crazy busy cities, jaw-dropping landscapes, and history that's super old. So let's dive into what the heck China's got going on culturally, shall we? Chinese culture is seriously mind-blowing. It's so diverse and it's been around for thousands of years. Can you believe that? It's been shaped by all these beliefs, traditions, arts, and practices that have totally defined what it means to be Chinese. It's like a whole different universe. One culture that's had a massive impact on China is Confucianism. A philosopher named Confucius came up with it way back in the 6th century BCE. It's all about being a good person, having top-notch morals and treating people right. The big deal in Confucianism is this thing called filial piety. It's all about showing mad respect and taking care of your parents and elders. Confucianism isn't just about personal stuff though. It's all about keeping society in line. They're all about respecting authority and following proper etiquette. It's like the secret recipe for keeping the peace and making sure everything runs smoothly. Education is a huge deal too. They're all about learning and improving yourself non-stop. And check this out, they have these rad Confucian temples where people go to worship and learn about Confucius. They do rituals and ceremonies to honor Confucius and keep the traditions alive. It's totally shaped Chinese culture and influenced how people live and interact with each other. The Chinese got this super cool culture called Taoism. It's all about finding your chill and living in harmony with the Tao, which means the way or the path. A philosopher named Lao Tzu was all into it around 500 BCE. It's all about keeping things balanced, keeping it simple, and just going with the flow. Taoists embrace the concept called yin and yang. It's like the sweet dance between opposite forces, finding that perfect harmony. They're all about meditating, doing Tai Chi, and using herbal medicines to keep their Zen game strong. The rad thing about Taoism is that it's all about finding your own way. It's you do you. Find that inner peace and harmony, appreciate the beauty of nature, and embrace change. We got another culture that rocked China, Buddhism. This was started by a philosopher named Siddhartha Gautama, also known as the Shakyamuni Buddha or just the Buddha. It's all about finding that spiritual enlightenment and breaking free from suffering. Chinese Buddhist temples, rituals, and monastic communities are like the heart and soul of the culture. Buddhist art, festivals, and teachings have left a permanent mark on Chinese society. What's so good about Buddhism is that it's all about compassion, inner peace, and finding that sweet enlightenment. That has totally clicked with the Chinese peeps for centuries. It's added to the cool cultural heritage of China. Chinese language is the next big deal in Chinese culture. It's not just about talking away with each other. It's like a total time machine that takes you back to their history, traditions, and values. The way they write it is called Hanzi, and it's evolved from these crazy pictures and symbols. It's not just about communication though. The Chinese language carries some deep symbolic and artistic value. When you speak Chinese, it's like you're expressing your cultural identity and connecting with the Chinese community. It's like a secret handshake. The language is all tied up with Confucian values and all about education and moral development. Chinese characters and calligraphy are like a visual masterpiece too. Proverbs, sayings, and poetry reflect all that cultural wisdom and beliefs. Chinese language is key in preserving China's cultural heritage. It's like a magic key that unlocks ancient texts and classical literature, and the regional dialects add even more flavor to Chinese culture. So, Chinese language ain't just some tool for chit-chat, it's a freaking window into the mind-blowing, rich cultural fabric of China. Chinese culture knows how to throw down with some epic traditional festivals. Each one is a total blast with its own unique customs, symbolism, and meaning. It's like a party that brings families together and gets everyone hyped. First, we got Chinese New Year. It's a freaking explosion of feasts, fireworks, and lion dances. Next, we got the Lantern Festival, where they light up the night with these mind-blowing lantern displays and challenge you with riddles. Then, there's the King Ming Festival, a time to honor the ancestors and get your kite flying skills on point. And check this out, the Dragon Boat Festival. They go all out with thrilling boat races and these delicious zongzi dumplings. The Mid-Autumn Festival is another stunner. They celebrate it by admiring the moon, munching on mooncakes, and lighting up lanterns. Oh, and don't forget about the Double Seven Festival. It's a time for romance. Couples get all lovey-dovey and celebrate their love. Last but not the least, we got the Winter Solstice Festival. It's all about feasting and bonding over Tangyuan rice balls. These festivals showcase Chinese traditions, customs, and remind everyone about the importance of family and community bonds. It's like one big party that will leave you with memories for a lifetime. Let's talk about Chinese cuisine. It's like a flavor explosion that will rock your taste buds. This culinary tradition is deeply rooted in Chinese culture, and it's packed with vibrant and diverse flavors. They've got all these regional styles, ingredients, and cooking techniques that will blow your mind. Chinese cuisine is all about finding that perfect balance and harmony. They're all about nailing it when it comes to flavors and making sure the nutrition is on point. Chinese dining customs are all about coming together as a family and sharing dishes. Oh, symbolism is a big deal in Chinese cuisine too. They've got foods that represent luck, prosperity, and all these other awesome meanings. Chinese cooking skills are passed down through the generations. It's like a family affair, showcasing the incredible cultural heritage and craftsmanship associated with Chinese cooking. Traditional arts in Chinese culture are a freaking feast for the eyes. They've been thriving for centuries, and let me tell you, they're mind-blowing. Chinese calligraphy is all about those beautiful characters, but with a touch of artistic flair. Traditional painting emphasizes capturing the essence of subjects and often focusing on landscapes, figures, and nature. Poetry holds a special place in Chinese literature. They're all about using vivid imagery and symbolism to hit you right in the feels. Chinese opera is a freaking spectacle. They combine music, dance, and these mind-blowing costumes to bring epic stories to life on stage. Martial arts are a total powerhouse. They've got all these disciplines that promote physical fitness, self-defense, and spiritual growth. Chinese ceramics are legendary with unique designs that'll blow your mind. And check out paper cutting. It's like a work of art with all these intricate designs and symbols. These traditional arts are the heart and soul of Chinese cultural heritage. They're a testament to their creativity and artistic expression. Let's dive deep into the world of martial arts. In Chinese, they call it wushu, and it's seriously embedded in Chinese culture. It's a combo of combat techniques, philosophy, and personal growth. Martial arts in China ain't just about fighting. They're all about physical fitness, self-defense, and even spiritual growth. They've been influenced by Taoism, Confucianism, and Buddhism, which bring in that balance, discipline, and harmony vibe. When it comes to training, they've got these forms. These are like these epic, choreographed sequences that help develop coordination and muscle memory. Martial arts have this awesome cultural legacy, with performances showcasing acrobatics and storytelling. Martial arts ain't just about the physical stuff. They're all about moral values too. They're like fostering character development and self-improvement. It's like they're shaping you into a better version of yourself. It's like unlocking your inner warrior while getting a taste of Chinese culture. Family is the heart and soul of Chinese culture. They take it seriously and have these core values that keep the family bond strong. First, they're all about respect, obedience, and support for parents and elders. They've even got these ancestral worship and rituals that honor their family's heritage. Keeping the peace and resolving conflicts peacefully is a big deal. They value family harmony like nobody's business. Education is like a golden ticket in Chinese families. They're all about aiming for academic achievement and pushing for knowledge. Intergenerational bonds are the bomb for Chinese families. They place a ton of value on those connections. Family gatherings are opportunities to strengthen those ties and pass on their cultural traditions. When it comes to making decisions, it involves consultation and respect for the senior family members. They've got this deep sense of obligation to take care of aging parents as an expression of filial piety. These values contribute to strong family connections and social cohesion within Chinese culture. Lastly, let's talk about traditional clothing in Chinese culture. It's like this epic mix of styles and variations. First up, we've got the elegant hanfu. It's all about those flowing robes and graceful vibes. Then we've got the cheongsam, qipao, the ultimate form-fitting attire. It's got that modern touch, but wait, there's more. We've got the zongshan suit, which is all about that modern swag. And let's not forget the tang suit. It's all about those flowing robes and that effortless cool. Oh, and we can't overlook the awesome attire of the ethnic minority groups. They've got their own distinctive styles that are vibrant and eye-catching. They've got these killer accessories too. We're talking headdresses, hairpins, jewelry, and embroidered shoes. It's like they're wearing their history and heritage with pride. China's got this cool modern influence on the world. They're like a global powerhouse in manufacturing, technology, and trade. They're making waves and taking names, you know. But here's the thing. Despite all the progress and fancy stuff, the Chinese people stay rooted in their traditions and values. It's like they've got this deep connection to their roots that keeps them grounded and that's got the world hooked. So, my friend, that's just a tiny glimpse of the culture of China. There's so much more to explore and discover, so stay tuned to Geography Hub, where we'll take you on more mind-blowing journeys into the cultures of the world. Get ready for some serious awesomeness!